Everyone, please welcome the CEO of Good Day Records and a man who needs no introduction, Jimmy MC!
Yo!
And Martin, CEO of Good Day Records, Martin, like I said, yeah. Alright, you're walking quite slow.
Alright, let's get this over. Let's do this.
So, Jimmy, how does it feel to finally be out of captivity, dude?
It feels amazing, man. It feels amazing.
Yeah, obviously, Martin, you played a big role in that. Give it up for Martin. Everyone knows what a long journey it's been. And I know this is a bit of a touchy subject, but Richard, Martin, we know the events that unfolded on Martin, but he's still here. So what about Richard? I mean, whatever happened with him?
I don't know who Richard is. Why are you just naming random people? I don't know who that is. I never met a Richard. It's weird.
Yeah. I mean, Richard, like Richard, like the guy that you killed with an axe, Jimmy. Martin, I mean, what? You probably know. Richard?
No, that doesn't ring a bell.
Richard Buck?
I don't know what you're talking about. Next question.
Okay, next question. Anyways, so I would like to talk to you guys about the entire Audience album, or at least most of it, but the first thing I want to talk about, I thought, was the best transition in the album, from Man Up to Escape, where it kind of sounded, Jimmy, like you were running from the cops or something. So what's the story behind that?
No, I don't know. I didn't do anything bad. I don't know.
What? I mean, there was clearly a message being conveyed. Oh, okay. I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aaron Smith. You don't want to mess with that guy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, at the beginning of Save Me This Time, Jimmy, you mentioned that you want each song to be like a personal struggle about something that happened in your life, whatever. But I think it's important that we go over some of the songs and what struggles they actually represented. So, if you have any specific songs in mind, or if not, I can give you a couple and you could try to answer to the best of your ability.
A lot of them are songs about my life. If I were to think of an example, I would go to the song Floating, which is pretty much a song of me, wanting to be big, want to be famous, but I always feel like going down, that I'm never going to make it. But yeah, there's a whole lot of other songs that have way deeper meanings, but...
Yeah, well, I mean, why don't we talk about some of those? What other songs do you have in mind?
If I were to think, Replace is about really me becoming almost unrecognizable, where there was an era where I was just not really happy at where I was, and I was trying to change where I was, and it felt like I was being replaced by a new person. But
that makes sense.
Yeah, but yeah, it was very, very most of the songs are really dark.
Yeah. Do you want to do one more and then maybe move to the next question, or wait? I mean,
the song Cold as December, I'm not gonna get into the specific situation that it's about, but it's pretty self-explanatory. It's a song about death, and it's about losing the loved ones, but yeah, it's about a specific situation where I lost one of my family members, but yeah.
All right. So at the start or end of each song, you showcase a lot of audio clips from obviously different experience, which probably relate to each song. But do you want to explain what some of the audio clips are and where they come from?
Well, most of the transitions are really just to hype the album up, but if I were to think of one specific transition, I would probably go to Escape, going into On-Site, where there's a little sample of Chill Kid.
Like, y'all just need to, like, go move on, do something else, but you guys need to stop sneak dissing because you're not gonna win. You is not gonna win. I'm gonna tell you right there. If you beef with me, you is not gonna win.
Me and Chill Kid, I haven't had any specific beef with him, but he has beef. A lot of people who are cool with the MC. So I was like, why don't we put this in to spice some things up? But it fits the song perfectly because that's what's on site's about. And if you were to hear the sample of At the End of the Skate, then you'll know what I'm talking about.
So as the album like progresses, it goes from a more aggressive, energetic style into like a more introspective, almost like even kind of depressing style. And I wanted to know what was the reason behind this kind of stylistic shift in the music, emotion, and feeling in the album.
Actually, originally it was intended for it to be 10 aggressive songs and like 10 emotional songs, which obviously that just wouldn't work out. It was also supposed to be like 20 tracks, but we wanted the last 4 tracks to be way more emotional because it made sense in the story of the album, the concept of the album. I'm pretty much being reminded on who I was before the mask, really. So the mask is starting to fade when it gets near the end of the album. And obviously now, the mask is off. But yeah, I also just in general, like, I think like by the end it should just get more emotional because like, you know, like it's a great album. Like it's time to lock in by the end. I feel like it's time to actually, it's about to get really sad. But yeah.
So listen, we have a special guest coming in. Martin, I'm gonna need you to give up your seat. Like,
what?
Just get out of here. Just get out.
Dude, yeah, you brought me.
Get out! Get out!
You didn't even ask me any questions, and you just want me to leave?
Yes, get out. Get out, dude.
Fuck you, then.
All right. And without further ado, I can't believe we got this guy on the show. Everyone, please welcome Oxygen! Dude!
Oh my!
What's up?
Dude, Oxygen.
Dude, have you guys even seen each other since Too Basic?
No,
Probably not.
Dude, where have you been?
Oxygen. So glad to have you here. Well, I mean, what an honor. First thing I would like to ask you is about your debut album, 778-447. I just want to know what that title exactly meant.
To be honest, I just
so you often talk about love in your songs, and I kind of wanted to know, like, who are you talking about, if you're talking about someone in these songs, especially, like,
I mean, I
don't know, especially. Yeah, that's deep. Well, the last thing I want to ask of you and Jimmy for this one, actually, do you guys mind if we, like, take an actual Oxygen intermission? Like, we just, like, stand up and just breathe?
You know, yeah, why not?
was pretty good. It was pretty good. All right.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. All right. Let's give it up for Oxygen, everyone.
Hey, thanks for coming, man.
Yes.
We'll see
Yes. Oh,
It's okay.
you good? You good? All right. Now, everyone, please welcome back Martin Torres.
Woo!
Yay.
Yeah. Come back.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
How long are we doing this? Yeah.
Want to kick things off? The Ouija board. Any takers? The Ouija board.
The Ouija board.
Why the fuck would you ask that?
That's it. That was a really difficult time, man. Don't bring that up. Yeah. Don't
Sorry.
bring it
I'm
up.
sorry. All right. Well then, moving on to the next question. The song "Afterlife" from On Air. Great song. Amazing
Yes.
song. Love that song.
Love that song.
It's probably my favorite song on the album. There was just one specific verse on the song. One of Taejon's verses. Didn't exactly understand, what I was listening to. I would like your guys' input on it. He said, turn into a surfall. Something of the sort.
He said turn you to a centerfold.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Just look
Turn
at
you to a
Genius.
centerfold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well then why don't you explain to me what the hell a centerfold is and what that has to do with the song.
Folding you via the center of your body.
Yeah.
Oh.
What? It's a good lyric.
Oh.
Like when you ever get in a fight and you get folded,
Yeah.
like that's.
Be honest.
No.
Yes. I
no.
feel like you have.
It's gonna
No.
happen soon enough.
Yeah.
How can you know? How can you know?
Just the vibes.
Obviously trippy, great verse. The song has great features. Jimmy, obviously your verse is great. But Afterlife, has a little soft spot in my heart, and I just wanted to know what the meaning of the song was, if it has any meaning at all.
I'm gonna kill you, I think. Right? Was that not what it was?
That, yeah, pretty much, yeah. It's what it
Yeah, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
That's the meaning of the song, or
I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
oh,
I'm gonna kill
I thought you were just saying that you're gonna kill me.
Oh,
Please stop staring at me like that. Stop. Okay, stop. Stop. Martin, explain to me who Baby Kata is. Please, explain to them who Baby Kata is, because no one knows who he is.
you. Is that fucking ass like shit?
I know. How does he know that?
Yeah. How the
How
fuck
do you know that?
Baby Kata?
How? Yeah.
I don't
watched-
have anything to do with Baby Kata, right?
I watched the first documentary, guys.
Keep his name out of your mouth right now.
First fucking dude, I don't have anything to do with Baby Kata. I don't even know that kid anymore.
I'm okay.
Okay.
I've heard of him in
He has nothing to do with any of
Just
this.
don't
okay?
bring him up. Don't.
all right,
Okay.
okay. I'm sorry I even asked. I'm really getting the feeling that you guys are kind of pissed off at me. All right, I want to just cut the tension in half. All right.
I have to take this. Hey, Philip, how you doing? Yeah, no, I'm doing good. Yeah, I know the album is out. Yeah, I mean I'm trying to, but the soup-ass interviewer just keeps doing his fucking bits and isn't promoting the album. But yeah, no, we're fine. Oh, he's back at the crib. Okay, good. Yeah, check on him. He wasn't looking too well when I saw him in the house. All right. Yeah, man. Yeah, love you too. All right, fuck him. Keep it.
No. What was that? What was that about?
I was talking about the interview we did earlier.
No, like who is back at the crib? Like
Oh, shit.
Oxygen. Bro, we just fucking had Oxygen here a minute ago.
Yeah, I saw him leaving. He didn't look good.
Wait, what?
Like, he didn't look good. I
Really?
don't know why. Did neither of you...
He looks fine. He was...
I mean, I'm not paying attention. I'm being honest. You know what? Let's just move on to the next question.
Yeah.
Well, who's Noah the Yeah? I mean, he seemed to...
Don't.
What do you mean?
Don't. No.
I mean, I remember...
Just stop talking about Noah the Yeah. It's not that hard.
Noah the Yeah,
No.
Prowler Man.
Whoa.
I mean, they were in the music videos. They were in music videos. I mean, could I please start getting answers for some of these? Like, you know what I mean, guys? Like, I feel like half of these you guys have just not answered, or like you pull up like Aaron Smith or something. I'm like, please just answer. Please just answer. All right, dude. Why are you wiggling your phone like that? That's just weird. So, this is now another question for Jimmy. This interview's not going good, guys. You guys are honestly.
I thought it was going pretty good.
No. You guys are honestly
Alright,
terrible. You're honestly terrible. Okay. Speaking of terrible disasters, Escape the Judas. What a disaster, am I right? I mean, you guys can agree with me.
What the fuck?
You can agree with me on that.
No.
It's a disaster.
It's a work of art. No.
Yeah. You asked somebody else
It's-
there to say that.
It was such a
No.
disaster. There's videos of you being publicly shamed. Am I right?
No, you're right.
There's no
Yeah.
video.
It was
What are you
AI.
talking about?
There's videos of you
It
being
was
publicly
AI.
shamed. And
It's a great album. I love that album.
there was a lot of... You gave them a lot of backlash. You were very
Love
defensive.
that album.
You were
So
quite
good. It was good.
quite defensive
No.
when people publicly, said anything about you. Lots of footage of you getting very defensive, just kind of lashing out at people.
Okay.
But on a nicer note, let me ask, how have you progressed since then?
As much as how good Escape the Judas is, I actually have. I have progressed a lot since it, got better with the lyrics, the beats have got a lot better. They've improved a lot.
I've always been good.
He's always been, but I think he improved a lot. We used to use Soundtrap to make our music, so. Horrible.
Hated that shit.
Yeah, horrible. But, and just the songs got better. The songs got better, but, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Escape the Judas was ass. But, yeah,
What are you
whatever.
talking-
Okay, let's move on. New topic. Just what's the lore of Escape the Judas in general? Especially, the greatest song on the album. One of the greatest Jimmy MC songs of all time. Rise of MPC. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Come on. Too good. Song's too good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's not that good, but.
It's probably one of the best Jimmy MC songs ever, but it's probably one of the best Jimmy MC songs ever, but it's... Yeah, like, what's the lore behind it?
Okay. Escape the Judas. The Judas actually stands for Mario Judah. I used to have nightmares about him. He's a very, very scary man, but he actually inspired me for who I am today.
Oh, wow, that's great. It's beautiful.
Yeah. But specifically Rise of NPC, I named it Rise of NPC because everyone in the song is an NPC.
Oh.
Mozzie, he actually scammed me.
Oh.
He was supposed to have a track on audience and he's scamming.
Well, then you would say that he has, more character than an NPC. Cause
No. He's still an NPC.
Okay. Yeah. And some of the other people.
The William. I don't even know what happened to William. Racked Up Roy made it big. He's up with the big ones now.
So he's not an NPC anymore.
I guess you could say that. Maybe. I'm not trying to, he's still an NPC.
Rise of NPC. So was it really like a diss track on the people that had verses on your song?
Yeah, it was. See?
Then why did they have verses on your song?
Because, it's they don't know that they're making. It's a whole.
Oh. So they were making
them.
fun of themselves without realizing.
Yes.
A lot to unpack. A lot to unpack there. Wow.
It's cool, right?
It's really cool. Really cool. Cool stuff.
It is.
It's great.
It's cool. You don't have to repeat it. It's cool.
It's great. That is great. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry. Alright, I know. That was a little weird. I don't know what got into me. But, the Backpack Kid. Am I right? Yo, the Backpack Kid. Why is he a thing?
Why are you talking about my cousin?
Oh, that's your cousin.
Yeah. You never noticed
that explains a lot. No, what kind of the Backpack Kid. He's a very important part of the lore. He plays a big role. In the story of Jimmy MC, and it's not always exactly explained.
I don't even want to Backpack Kid is fucking.
Dude, the Backpack Kid is my hero, dude.
Yeah, and he's my cousin. I've had to deal with him my whole life.
Bro, he's one of my biggest inspirations. I would love to talk about the Backpack Kid.
Yeah.
I'm actually glad you asked that.
Okay, yeah.
Dude, back in 2017, I was bumping the Backpack Kid album, Too Lit, and, I just loved him. But, not only for his floss dance, but for his music, I genuinely listened to him.
Yeah.
And he just inspired me. He was one of my inspirations, which is why he's such a big part of this.
Yeah.
He's my hero. He's my hero.
Wow.
He's his cousin.
I'm sorry. I don't want to poke at your insecurities. Are you choking up right now?
I love him, man.
Alright, please move the camera away from Jimmy. Alright, so, what's the On Air album about?
On Air, the first song we actually made for that album mixtape, was More Motion, and that was supposed to be for an early version of Audience. And I liked Taejon's verse so much, I was like, you know what? I'm making a collab tape with this guy. Because I wanted people to hear him. He's so fire. Taejon is so amazing. So that's really how it started. There's not much story to On Air. It's kind of just, fire music with me and Taejon. I mean, some of the songs itself has, story, but, not as in-depth as an Audience. It's really just fire music with me and Taejon. It's a good collab tape.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Okay. Well, in your back in the day, you used to do concerts on a bench.
Yeah.
Yeah, just on a random bench. Where was this bench?
This was at a park by my house. We call it Rec.
Okay.
But yeah, it's crazy. We used to went from performing benches to stages, man.
Yeah. So what I was gonna say, just your first few concerts, you started recording on benches. But recently, you actually, not too recently, but a little while back, you actually did have your first serious concert at an actual venue, House of Independence, Asbury Park. And I just wanted to know how you felt, about your progress since then, and really I don't know.
Yeah, the progress on the concerts, I'm really proud of it, man. Like I said, went from the benches to stages. I'm surprised. I wasn't worried. When going up there, it was really cool. I met a lot of really cool people there. But yeah, it's one of the things I'm most proud of.
Yeah, when we were there, actually, we met this guy, Choof. I don't know if you remember that. He was the cool dude. You remember Choof?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Choof. And I got on his YouTube channel and I said hi to him. And he was like, what up? And then we became friends. And I tried to establish, like, diplomatic relationships. I don't think he gave a shit, though. But he did whatever.
Mozzie's a bitch.
Who?
Yeah, Mozzie's a fucking bitch.
Oh.
Used to be cool. I used to call him on Instagram all the time. He would always like be out of his mind, you know, just like smoking. He'd always be like high, but I would be there for him. I was one of his fans, and I've always dreamed of collabing with him. Always been a fan of Roche, and he was supposed to be on Audience, which Audience is the project is the most special, and it was going to be one of the best songs, but we paid for an open verse, and he never got back. He scammed us. That's why it's a sneak diss. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna scam you just like a Mozzie, because he freaking scammed me, dude. He scammed me. Yeah, he's a bitch. He's seriously a bitch.
I'm sorry. I know we're in the middle of something. Martin, are you in the middle of something right now? Like, are you? You know, you're on your phone quite a bit.
Holy shit! Oh my god! What the fuck? Let's go. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of them are about personal struggle. Cut that out.
Dude, you do the same thing.
I actually did.
I know.
Dude,
I know.
that's.
Wait, did we hit 1K? No,
1K?
I'm on LT. Yo!
Yeah.
Wait, I gotta take a picture.
1,000.
Who has confetti?
1K!
No.
You 1K on Audience? Hey, that has saved me this time.
Yes, bro.
Oh, dude.
Bro, only knows saving this time.
That one's gonna cut out.
Yeah, that's-
that part is gonna cut out, bro.
Yeah, you were
That's the one that has
You're actually
horny ass.
Shady. Yo, Shady. He said, hold up. Dude. This kid literally called me earlier.
What?
Shady!
What?
Why you called me earlier?
What do you mean I called you earlier?
You literally called me earlier, dude.
I never called you.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't.
You literally did.
I'm being for real.
I'm being for real.
I'm being for real.
Dude. There's better things I could be doing right now.
Nick, you called me.
You called me earlier.
What time?
I don't know, it was in the afternoon, I think. I just got around to it now because I felt I had a moment to talk to you, but if you want to talk to me, then just fucking go.
We can talk if you want to. We can talk. Hold up. Okay, we can talk.
Alright, so then why'd you call me earlier?
I didn't call you.
You did.
What did the prove it? Are you struggling now?
Are you doing great?
Vacation?
Yeah, we're good.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, bye, Shady. Love you.
Let me shake.